and Pfeiffer GTV. Please like, comment down, subscribe after watching. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, Axel and Pfeiffer GTV. So for today's additional activity, we'll learn the exponent rule. So let's represent A and B as the base and X and Y as the power or exponent. So this is the product rule. So A, they have the same variable
or base.
So let's copy that. In multiplying or using product rule, we have to add the power or exponent. So as you can see, X and Y is the exponent, and then we add X plus Y. Moving on to the next rule. This is called quotient rule. Quotient rule. So, in dividing or using the quotient rule, we have to subtract X and then Y, or represents as the power. So, AX divided by A to the power of Y equals AX minus Y.
A to the power of X minus Y. It's not AX. When you say AX, that's multiplication. You multiply A and X. But then, the quotient rule is A to the power of X. Don't forget the word to the power.
Now we're moving on to the next power. This is called exponent or power rule. So as you can see, we have an exponent inside the parenthesis. Open parenthesis, A to the power of X, close parenthesis, Y, or to the power of Y. So using the exponent rule or power rule, we have to copy the base and then multiply our powers, like X to the power of X and then to the power of Y. So our answer will be A to the power of X times to the power of Y. So our next rule will be power over product rule. So as you can see, using the power of a product rule, we have to distribute the power. So X distributed to A, we get A to the power of X, and then X distributed to the base B, and then we get B to the power of X. And then we're moving on to the zero exponent rule. Using the zero exponent rule, any number that has a exponent or power 0 is obviously equals to 1. Now we're moving on to the next rule. This is called the negative exponent rule. So, in negative exponent rule, the negative power has always a 1 beneath. So, when you
You simplify, do the reciprocal.
When you do the reciprocal, it becomes positive. So our answer will be 1 over ax. Moving on to the next rule. This is called power division,
Power of a fraction.
power of a fraction rule. So, first, make a square root sign. And then,
Ay, fraction.
copy
Fractional exponent pala yan.
fractional exponent. Sorry.
Fraction, tas may exponent, diba?
Opo.
So, fractional exponent.
And then, take your base inside
Kasi
the square
fraction.
root sign. Now, represent x as your exponent on the base. And then, the denominator, or y, will be the root.
Okay, for additional, the fraction exponent rule is, a base is, has a raised power of a fraction. So, you have to determine or simplify that. So, your base is a, and then your numerator is x, which you determine your power, and then your y, which is your denominator, determines your root. So, that represents any number. Okay? So, that's it. How about yung
Fraction,
how about
power of a
yung
fraction
operation with zero?
operation with zero.
Oo.
Di pa po
How
tapos.
about n times zero? What's that?
Power of a fraction rule.
Power of a fraction rule.
So using the power of a fraction rule, we just have to distribute.
Okay.
As you can see, x is distributed to numerator and denominator.
Parang same lang siya ng power of a product rule. Okay, dinidistribute din yung exponent. Are we done?
Yes. Let's move on to zero.
Okay, how about the operation with zero?
Operation with zero.
So, still in algebra, n times zero will be equal to?
n times
So, n here
times
represents
zero
any number.
equals 0.
N times 0 equals 0. How about n divided by 0?
N divided by 0 equals 0.
Equals infinite. So it could be infinite or undefined. 0. Okay? Your answer will be infinite or undefined. How about 0 divided by n?
0 divided by n. 0.
0. 0 divided by 0.
0 divided by 0 is equal to undefined.
Okay, patingin. Let me... So, we have here n times 0 is equal to 0. N divided by 0 is equal to undefined, or it could be infinite. 0 divided by n is equal to 0. And 0 divided by 0 is undefined or infinite. Okay? So, that's it.
Hope you all have a great day. And don't forget to support our second channel, Familia Garcia Mix.
Okay, bye. Have a great day. God bless.